We're back. Another episode, episode 10. And we got another layer of glass down. I really like this lake. This lake is actually coming on quite nice. It's a lot harder to see to the bottom. But we got some bad news. And it's that I haven't actually extended the mountain out enough. So I'm going to have to dig that out a lot more. But so far this lake is coming along quite nice. Yeah, so the mountain's going to have to go a bit. But even from up here, it's actually hard to see the bottom of the lake, which is pretty cool. But we're going to be doing this little building starting off today. And this is going to be a bee farm. Or honey farm, I should say. I do need some candles, because I do plan on actually decorating the houses that I've been working on at the top of the cliff. So I'm just going to have to make a bee farm so I can get my wax to make my candles. I'm just trying to finish this top little bit first. Okay, that looks better. So as you see, this part up here, I'm actually gonna put all the flowers up there. I really think it'll be quite nice if you can actually see the bees from outside of the building. And also if they do, for whatever reason, they escape, they just can come right back in. I'm pretty sure I took away all the flowers in the nearby area, so these should be the only ones that they'll be flying to. So they should be staying somewhere within the vicinity. I just don't want any of the colors to be beside each other. That's why I separate all the white flowers and the blue flowers. Okay, that's step one down. Where's my shovel? Let's use my shovel. Step 2 is actually setting up the beehives themselves. I don't want them on the ground. I don't want them on a table. I kind of want them to be floating. So that's why I'm thinking that I have 2 corners. I can put 1 beehive in each corner. So I need my fire pit down. And then I'm going to get some fences. And I want the beehives to be seen almost as if they're hanging. I can't actually see the fence now. I should have put the fire down after. Okay, I think that's fine. And then I need to do the same on this side. Yeah, and I misplaced it. Again, I should have put the campfires down after. Okay. Now, don't misplace the beehive. Okay, there. So there's that. Of course I misplaced the beehive. And I'm on fire. This isn't good. Just put it down. There we go. Okay. That's fine. So, standing back, I really like that you can actually see the flowers, and I will be collecting wax for a little bit. What's it actually called? Honeycomb? I mean, you do need wax to make candles, but they don't call it wax, so we're just going with whatever I'm getting. Okay, actually, I think this is the farm done. I mean, it's not an automated farm. It's just me putting down 2 beehives for about like 4 minutes. And you having to painfully... What is this lag? What is happening? Oh, what is this? I was informed Steve had an explosion. I come to check out the problem. Oh, that parrot's dead. That parrot is so done for. No, don't fly in the house. Oh my. This parrot's just asking to get murdered. Yeah, it went inside. This parrot is asking... It's over there. And it wasn't gonna live. Okay, so, house tour. I have decorated the rest of the houses. They're pretty similar to mine. That's why I'm not going to go into too much detail. The only thing I haven't done is, well, the bedrooms. Because I don't really want to spend all my wool on beds. So anyway, this is one of the houses. It's a normal looking house. We got a shelf over there with a flower and some candles. We got a living room. And in the back is the kitchen. All throughout the houses, you'll see fantastic paintings of just sticks. throughout every house. Upstairs is another sitting area. Up here, I didn't do much up here. I kind of got bored. This is the last house I did. I just got bored. But anyway, the view you get, though, out of this building is quite nice, overlooking the town. And this balcony here, you just get like a nice view of the mountains that I'm gonna have eventually going around. But moving on to the second house. Door in the way. Moving on to the second house. This house belongs to a very angry person. This is a whole story. Because they don't get a balcony of, the view overhanging all the scenery, they also don't get a fireplace. So they are very angry. So downstairs is normal. But upstairs, it's like their worshiping place. Oh, they don't have a stick. Well, they have flint and steel instead. Okay. Because they're evil. Because they want all the evil to rain down on, well, I guess, me for not giving them any good features about this house. I mean, they get this balcony, but you can't see anything out of it. Like, you can't see any of the view. So, sucks to be them. But the last house, it's a normal house as well. Come on in. You got your nice living room. Oh. Yeah. So this house actually overhangs. I should have mentioned that this house overlooks the scenery. That's why it's normal. But yeah, you got your living room. You got a fireplace. You got your kitchen. Nothing really special here. Stick on the wall. Upstairs, it's another sitting area. Another few pictures, but also you get a nice view of all the scenery outside. So, which is like a huge reason why I wanted to make the houses up top. Back balcony, you don't really see much, but you'll be able to see the mountains from the back balcony. Yeah, that's why I wanted to make the mountains up high. It's so with different levels. With the houses being on the highest level, you can actually see everything, which will give you the nicest view. And I've done that with 3 of the houses, just not the 4th. So I've been talking about mountains for a very long time, and I think it is time that we finally put in the first mountain. This one's going to be like a snow peak mountain, or that's the types of mountains I'll be making all the way around. It's going to be this high with just the stone, and then with the snow on top, it'll be another 15 blocks, I think. So, and then back here, because again, with levels and everything, the back ones are going to be higher. It's going to be progressively getting higher the more farther back we go with the mountains. So, bad news is I have a tree in the way. That was the only bad news and concern. And I also have to do something about this. So, this part here doesn't exactly look normal or natural because it's got like a big boulder hanging out. So I'm going to have to try and frame this part to look normal or natural. That's going to be the only challenging part about this first mountain. So I started off by getting a framing. I decided to go down, out a little bit, and then just straight down again. I think it kind of matches with this crevice I built in here. Either way, I think it's going to look great just because it's going to match with everything, right? Because everything that I've done so far just goes out and it kind of goes flat. So I think this is going to link up pretty well. I just have to work on the curves and all of that. I need to link up all the corners correctly, and which shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so I've hooked everything up, and it's looking pretty nice. This is just a framework, but as you can see, I have all the framework done, and it is looking quite nice. So that's the height of the stone, the first part up top. So that's the stone, so the snow will be another 15 blocks in the air. Or is it 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, so 17, okay. I must have forgot about the ones. But yeah, this is going to be quite a tall mountain, actually. I was thinking about making it even higher, actually, but then it would kind of look weird, I felt. So I thought that sticking to that height with just the stone would be pretty fine. And then also with the snow, I'm going to have snow drips going down it. Just so it kind of looks like this melting a little bit. And it's going down. Again, I think it's going to look quite nice. Also, with this back area, I'm just going to not do it yet, because I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with this corner of the base yet. I plan on making it my entrance, but I'm not sure how I'm going to be shaping that entrance, so I'm going to leave it for now. But I have done the bottom part. I have done all the texturing with the bottom section, not the actual mountain. And I think it's looking fine. It's somewhat matching to the other side, which I think is great. This part looks square. Okay. Let me just get down here. Let's see. I want to see this from a distance, because this is... The mountains don't look good like up close. They look good from a distance. And yeah, okay, yeah, so that's looking pretty good so far. It's looking natural. The next step in the process is by just doing random intervals of stone and then a little bit of andesite, which I showed in one of the previous episodes. Not sure if it was the last one, but it was one of the previous episodes. And again, I want to see this from a distance. From a distance, this is looking... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is looking good. I like that. This looks so good with the snow on top. I'm actually excited because this is the second time I made a base with mountains, and it's looked cool the first time. So again, the next step in the process, all the snow, I've gone 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1. 17 blocks of snow high. And then on each layer of the snow at the top of it, I've added just a few random blocks just to give the top of the mountain almost the shape that it's requiring to match the bottom part of the mountain. So I now just need to do the bottom drips of the mountain. Okay, revealing it time. Oh, okay, you can't actually see it from this far. I mean, you kind of can. Okay, I gotta go up to my balcony. What if I saw this from my balcony? Because this is going to be like the views you're going to get from your balcony here, right? Okay, yeah, so you can't really see it again. But with the mountains in the back being taller, I think it's going to look even better. And it'll be more revealing. But I want to see this from the bottom. Because again, this is what you're going to be seeing as you walk by. Yeah. Oh, I like that. I'm liking that. Okay, so I'm just going to act as I'm just walking along one day. And I walk by, and oh, okay, yep, and I see that. Oh, that's good. I like that the one drip's significantly longer, almost as if it's about to run off. I think it gives it characteristics. I like that a lot. That is very cool. Can you see this from Steve's house? Does Steve get a good view? So I actually play on just 6 chunks. But I think Steve will be able to see it, because I think he plays on the full max 10. But yeah, you can see it from this far, which is quite nice. You guys see, I just gotta get rid of the trees in the future. I just gotta move that again. But okay, if I was Steve, okay, so you can actually see the shape of it in the distance. I'm sure you could see it with a full render distance, but you can, yeah, that's looking good. Anyway, I'm gonna call that episode here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.